What up, people? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing on this line? Crap, I don't know what day it is, guys. I'm sorry. Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. I knew it. I didn't have to look. I wanted to look because it's important to double check. It's important to double check, everybody. Lesson learned for today. Hopefully you all learned that lesson. I gotta change some settings. Okay. Alright. We're good. We're now good. We are not good. Or we're now good. I was about to say we are not good, but we are now good. We are now good. So how you guys doing? Crazy OG11, first one here, followed by Yippee, Malcolm Scott, Billy Holmes, Enzo Campana, Eddie Gonzalez, and the TP5 crew. Alright, let me scroll this down. We got Mark Campbell, Mole 1082, Alexander PSP, John Biscuit, Panama Pete, Aswin, Justin Gray. Hold on. Gil, damn it, you said you'll be late. I said I'd be late. Did I say I was gonna be late? I don't remember. What's up? Pixabell, not Vask. You. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Lakers Bodyguard sending over $2 saying, "Hola, amigo." Lakers Bodyguard, dude, thank you so much for the $2. You're about to get slapped. I hope you're aware of this. You might not be aware of this yet, but if you're not, and I know that you are, but if you're not, you're going to find out right about... Drumroll, please. Slap. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the $2. Alright, let's go to Twitter. We need to get a tweet out nice and quick because there's many things to be doing tonight. Incoming hashtag Cade Raid. What's up, Lori Reed and Cade Raiders? But you have an idea, make Contest Champion hoodies, then collect all the monies. You can thank me later. That is a sound idea, but I don't have a sewing kit anymore. Had one when I was in the 8th grade. Just kidding, I never actually had a sewing kit, but I do remember having to take a sewing class. I don't know how it worked in your guys' schools, but the way it worked in my school is that there were like forced electives, and you had to rotate through different electives. And yes, sewing was one of them. So I had to take a sewing class. Why are my cords? These things tangled up? No, we're good. Okay. All right. I made a pillow. It was not comfortable. It wasn't comfortable at all. Hashtag Jumbo Peanut. Oh, is that the Cade Raid message of the day? Is that what it is? What up, you Jumbo Peanuts, you? What's up? Alright, what else we got here? We got Goater, we got Star, Amir, Brian Sue, Kid, Coco, and I are gonna make a video called Peanut Butter and Jam. Yes, you know what that means. Ugh. Not while there's kids around, please. What's up, Delithius? Brian, do you use or plan to use Google Analytics? Chris, I don't at the moment, and I probably will. Yeah, I'm not using it at the yeah. I mean, the site's not live, but that's not what I mean. I mean, like, it's not even, no. Cali Nerd sent over $2 saying, when you run out of bananas, you eat hashtag Jumbo Peanut. Yes, that is true. A Jumbo Peanut is quite sustaining. I highly recommend it. Cali Nerd, thank you very much for the $2. I appreciate that. I do. But yeah, I am gonna use. I'll use Google Analytics. I'm sure I will. That's just tracks site traffic and that type of thing, right? I think I had forced gym/health and a typing class once. Wait, forced gym/health. Yeah, I mean, wait, what? Hold on a second. Are you saying you only had to do gym class like once or something like that? Like gym is every year. Is that not every year for you? Hold on, I'm confused. Or are you just saying the health part of it? Because the health part of it, yeah, health. I think there was 2 times where I had to do health class. I think it was like 8th grade and then 12th grade, senior year. I can't even remember at this point, to be honest. Maybe it was more than that even. I definitely remember having it in before high school and then senior year of high school. That was, oh man, that was. I very distinctly remember having my my CD player with some headphones that looked much like these because they were pretty crappy looking headphones. And I would just put them on, lay on my backpack that didn't have any books in it except for a notebook because the notebook makes it softer. And every once in a while, you got to break out a notebook, pretend you're doing some work. Stay in school, kids. Wait, I changed this to 12? Or did I always have it at 12? Why did I put it at 12? But yes, don't do what I do. Get good grades, read books, and all that. But I wasn't so good when it came to school, and I would just crank it to or not, actually no, I wasn't cranking. I was playing it at very respectable volume, a very low volume, as to not disrupt anyone else in the class. And then I'd fall asleep. I would have some metal going, and I'd fall asleep. It was probably 12th grade. I think I was probably listening to like God Forbid or something like that, which is an awesome New Jersey band. They don't exist anymore, but they were pretty sweet. And then my friends, they would, you know, it was just one of those CD players that had like the dial for the volume or whatever, and they would just whoop, crank it all the way to the max, and then I would, of course, wake up and freak out and not know where I was. And I remember that happening one time in that health class. No, but I had band, and they had us do a split semester of half gym / health and other as typing. Huh. Well, that's interesting. You can call me Bushmaster. I'm not gonna call you that. I'm not gonna call you. All right, I need to do a tweet. Had to sit at a gym teacher's desk once in health. So awkward. Oh, that is awkward. Health class in general is just very awkward. Especially, I mean, you're a kid. You're, you know, and by kid, like even if you're 17 or 18 or whatever, you're still a kid, right? Talking about all kinds of stuff that you don't really want to be talking about. All right. Anyway. Anywho, dearest at Marvel Champions. Man, I don't know. I would have been kind of mad if I only had to take gym like once, like 1 year. I'd be mad. I actually like gym. I was a very inactive person for the most part, sleeping all the time, but I did love me some volleyball, man. I would play some volleyball. I'd go all out for volleyball, and we played volleyball a lot. And all the other sports actually in gym class. Double level up is on? What level up is on? Ooh, tech advancement. I don't think I can actually rank up a tech champion. We'll get to that in a little bit though. Okay. What's the tweet? What is the tweet for today? I'm going to give you this egg, and please nurture it, raise it as your own, and I'll check back on you and the egg in a week. P.S. I am now no. Alright, I'm gonna give you this egg. Please nurture it, raise it as your own. I'll check back on you and the egg in a week. Did anyone have to raise? Did anyone actually have to raise an egg? I didn't have to raise an egg. That was just like a sitcom thing for me. I never actually had to do that. But Croy sent it over $2 saying, "Hello, sir. Finally awake at 1 a.m. Love bucks." Ooh, Croy. Thank you for the 2 love bucks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Also, volleyball's awesome. Yes, agreed. I got pegged in the thigh with a soccer ball by one of the guys who was on the team while goaltending once. It left a Y mark from the side of the ball for a couple days. Oh man, I don't mean to laugh because that probably hurt. I've had similar things happen to me, except not with the Y mark afterwards. Oh man. Wait a minute. I just realized. Okay, there we go. I think something was messed. All right. Anyway, something was messed up in my OBS. It's fixed now. Haha, I got a hold of a family member's phone and went to their YouTube profile and subbed to your channel. Every little bit helps. Eddie Gonzalez, I appreciate that, man. Going in with the stealth subscriptions. Oh, yeah. Have you ever played beach volleyball? I mean, yeah, never, like, seriously. Just, you know. I mean, I've never played any volleyball, seriously. You know, but, pretty rare that I play beach volleyball. Maybe, like, once or twice or 3 times in my entire life, something like that. Haven't done it much. When life hands you lemons, you eat a banana. Yes, Cali Nerd, 100%, dude. Use, like, trade that lemon. You could probably find somebody to trade that lemon to and get yourself a banana. That's good advice. That's a damn good advice. You'll likely get cutoffs updated after the tweet. Oh, yeah. That's right. I do need to update these cutoffs. Good call. Good call. Rogue is going to go for, let's say, 26. 4-star Rogue is 5.5. The 3-star is going to be like 700k. And not Gambit, but Clawbeard. Is that his name? No, I don't think that's his actual name. I think that's his that's just what he was called when he was growing up. I think his name is actually I can't even think of anything funny. We're just gonna go with Saberman. We'll go with the Little Joe special, which is a good name in itself. I'm not even saying it's a bad name or anything like that. Let's say 2.6 for him. I think people actually want Saberman for some reason. I don't think he's good. I really am not a big fan of Saberman. I do like that I got him as a 6-star champion. And I am going to go for him as a 4-star just because you got to catch them all. But I don't think that he's actually... I don't think that he's actually good. I don't think he's actually good. Masteries are still free. What? I heard about that. I heard they're still free. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's weird. It's weird. No war vids this season. The war vids are still coming. I've just been focused on other things. I've been recording them. There's still only one war that I did not record, which is a shame because it was my best war of the season, like, by far. This season has not gone so smoothly for me, unfortunately. It's probably going to be entertaining in the war videos, but just haven't gone so smoothly to me. I mean, I want to upload them. It's just I've been focused on website things basically, and if I'm like actually getting stuff done on a good roll, and yeah, I don't want to stop just to upload a war video. So I'm sorry for the delay on those, but I am still recording them. Wait, does that tweet mean the egg will hatch / be opened in a week? It can't be opened in a week. It can't be opened ever. My cousin had to raise a bag of flour without any yeast, but he named it Tupac. Actually, I think I had flour. I think I just left it in my locker for the entire week or something like that. I think I did have flour. I was trying to think if I had anything. I don't think I had a doll. I don't remember having a doll. I definitely didn't have an egg because I would have just smashed that egg. Oh man, they knew better to give us eggs, man. They would have all got smashed. I think I had to carry flour. That sounds familiar. You know, I gotta check with my wife on that one, man. I don't even remember. I think she was going to sleep early tonight. Brian, check my tweet. I did my third main goal for this year. Well, you got me curious now. What's your third main goal, Crypt? I don't actually see anything here. I don't have anything on my Twitter. Unless it was earlier? Because I don't see anything... I don't see anything recent. So, yeah. Might have to send it again. I hit refresh. Still got nothing. Don't know what the deal is, but I got nothing. Just opened a 5-star and got Old Man Rip third time dupe. Oh, Justin, sorry to hear that, dude. Brian, choose 1 6-star unduped Corvus or 5-star Sig 200 Blade. I would go with the 5-star Sig 200 Blade any day of the week, Amir. Any day of the week. I need that prestige. And I could actually make use of that blade too, so yeah. Couldn't even imagine doing what my alliance mate did for Arena, the guy that got 150th. That would have me incredibly nervous. Oh, I bet he was incredibly nervous, Greenish Lantern. Thanks for sending that picture, by the way. Appreciate that. My alliance mates, there was a few of us, there was a few 4 Lokis going for what's his name again? No, a few people that were going for Omega Red this round. I was not part of the group, and there was less this time than last time, but I don't think anyone missed. They were happy to see that score. All right, what am I throwing into this quest? I think we're just going synergies, right? I'm not gonna need anything else. Actually, why am I going with a 5-star? Why don't I just go with the 6-star man? There we go. Slightly higher attack. We got my alliance place 152 with 60 million. Captain, dude, I saw that screenshot from Frojo. Oh, dude, painful. So painful. So painful. ABG, what's up? Can't believe it's only a couple weeks until NYCC. I know, dude. I'm pumped for it. I'm excited. I was starting to think of questions to ask Kabam. I mean, I've had tons of questions always that I want to ask them, but dude, it's one of those things where like you have a million questions to ask and then you draw a blank, you know, like you're just like, oh good, I can't wait. I got so many questions. I'm gonna ask the character dev this, I'm gonna ask the quest designer this, I'm gonna ask if there's any new systems being in development, if there's some type of item system that could possibly be coming, and then you get there and you're just like, I swear I had questions. I'll get back to you. So, I didn't actually write any down today. Still kind of, not doing so good about it. But, I am going to start writing them down so that I have a bunch of questions to ask. And then, of course, all the other stuff about NYCC. Getting to meet a lot of people. The other YouTubers, some of which I've already met, but some of which I have not. Cade, looking at you if you're in here. And yeah, being back, dude. Being back in New Jersey just to see my family, even like, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for all of it. Excited for all of it. Hi, ContestChampion, you are my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Can't wait to use the Sabertooth from the arena in more arena. Nice, yeah. Pretty sure he grinded out round 1 as well and got him there, so he was going for the dupe. Dude. I mean, at least he has him once, but man, that is not... No, that really doesn't even matter. That doesn't make up for the pain, does it? It really doesn't, I don't think. Dicer, what's up, dude? Wow, I thought you'd go for Corvus? Nah, what am I going to do with Corvus? He doesn't do a whole lot on my path. Can't wait to meet number 2. Yup. Although I do, man. I kind of wish that I went for Emma Frost instead of Omega Red. There's no way I can do an Emma Frost grind. I said that about Omega Red too, but really, there's no way that I could do an Emma Frost grind. But I actually do wish that I got Emma Frost, man. Something happened this war, and I'm like, man, if I was playing with Emma Frost, wouldn't have been a big deal. But I wasn't. But what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Brian be like, hi, I'm Brian Grant from ContestChampion.com. Yeah, should I go there and say that to him? Wait. Then save questions into a note on phone and write them down, or just tell them to Laura should I remember them better than you. Yeah. No, last time I did write down the questions on in my phone. Last time I wrote down a bunch of questions actually. Hey, you're my second favorite YouTuber. You lost the mythical content, or you lost to the mythical content champion. I know. He puts out so much more content. He really does. MSL2 seems to have great damage. Rank 3 was getting 25k crits. It's pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. I think you have to have some... I don't know exactly how she works, but I think you have to have prowess for that too, right? Brian, I sent the tweet. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Aha! This time I got it. Alright, let me see what we got here. I finally did Uncollected. I guess being sick did help me do something, dude. Very nice, man. Welcome to the Uncollected party. Congrats. Enjoy your uncollected daily crystals and the uncollected difficulty that will probably promptly kick you in your rear. But very nice, dude. Very nice. Very nice. So Brian, are you certain that you're going to pop your generic on Omega Man? Pretty much, yeah. I don't see a way around it. There's no. Obviously, I didn't go for round 2, so there's no way for me to awaken him unless I pop him out of a regular crystal when he appears in the basic. For whoever knows. Who knows how long that could be? Words are so tough for me right now. I don't know why. But it's either popping into him or some other champion, and there is no other champion right now, so looking like it's Omega Red. BG, where's your war vids? Just explain that. I recorded them, but I've been working. I've been getting a lot done on the website, and I don't want to interrupt working on the website just to upload a war video if I'm in a good groove. If I feel like don't know where to go from here, let me stop, let me upload a war video, like I'll do that. But I've actually been doing some good work recently. I mean, it's not like I've only done good work recently, but you know what I mean. Things are starting to come together, so. Still gonna be a little while, yeah, but it's looking better every day. What do you think of this month's events difficulty? It's pretty standard. It's kind of hard for me to talk about the difficulty because I feel like my champions are... Like, the content's not balanced for my champions, you know? It's kind of like going to do heroic with 5 stars. It's not, you know, not too hard. I've got 3 565s that are all really powerful attackers. If I'm using those, none can defend. You know what I mean? BG. What do you think of 5-star Awakened Thor Rag to rank 4, or should I pop an Awakening Gem into Korg/Wasp and take them up instead? I don't think much of Thor Rag in general. I think he has very high prestige. On the right node, he can maybe cause a little bit of problems for you if you come across him in war, but for the most part, he's just a prestige king, and that's all I really feel about the champ. So I would go with somebody else personally. And if we're talking about defenders, then, you know, Korg is the better defender. So, yeah, I don't know exactly who you should go with. It kind of depends on what you're looking for, what you need. But I would avoid ranking up that Thor Rag, if at all possible. If you were playing with Iceman or Luke Cage, it wouldn't have been a big deal. Don't blame not having the newest boob lady. Also, Iceman is overrated. Sounds familiar? He is overrated, yeah. I still agree with that. I still don't have an Iceman. If I had an Iceman, it would have been nice to use there, but I don't have one, so there's nothing I could do. I wouldn't rank 5 him still, though. And I certainly didn't blame my death on not having a boob lady. My beautiful bald brother BG, hello! What's up, Nitro Shock? Alright, I don't know why I'm thinking so hard on this path. There's obviously no items on either of these paths. Why am I waiting so long? Why, oh why am I waiting so long? Boob lady is better than Iceman. Come on now. Yeah, exactly. Nightcrawler whooped you, huh? Dubes. Ah, dude, it's freaking painful, man. I'm doing pretty poor this season overall. All right. So I haven't uploaded the war videos, but I'll spoil a little bit. I've died twice so far. And both deaths, they could have been avoided had I played better, but both deaths were also like decided in an instant, pretty much. Like one little slip up, like there's not much room for error at all. Like my health just dropped so incredibly fast today. It is insane. I got one single hit from Nightcrawler was 20,000 damage, and he hit me with a full 5-hitter. God, man, I really hate that node. I really hate that node. I could have beaten it. I could have beaten it, but one little slip. That's all it takes. It's not like another node where, hey, you mistimed a parry, you took a combo or something like that. Okay, you're good. Just don't slip up again. You've got half your health to work with. Nope, it was a wrap. I actually survived for I didn't die instantly from the combo, but it took me from like 100% to like 7% or something like that, and I survived for quite a while. But yeah, there's only so long you can survive at that point. Why do you always use the third row from... Wait, why do you always use the third row from the arena, and why? I'm not in the arena right now. I usually use the first row, the top one, because I like easy matchups. Sometimes I use the final row just for a little bit extra points. All boob ladies are better naturally. They have built-in flotation devices. Exactly, Delithius. Yeah. BG, Phoenix Worth Awakening Gem Cosmic just got prestige purposes, bro. Yeah, Phoenix is really just a prestige champion. I don't know if she's going to be good with the synergy. People have probably already tested it. But she seems like she's still just going to be a prestige champion, in my opinion. Can you make a nip slip BG like Cade? I could, but I'm not going to. Anyone able to confirm if I can free suicide still? Yeah, people were talking about it here earlier, saying it's still free resets on it. Oh, you know what? I gotta do AQ too. Yeah, let me go hop on AQ. Oh man, I'm fairly certain. We'd actually go check it out right now. I'm pretty sure I have a 565 Hyperion left in my path too. And then perhaps a 565 Iceman in my path. I actually didn't scout that guy because he's the mini boss. Actually, the mini boss could probably have someone else take with a what's it called? With a Corby. Immune to that cold snap, right? What does the third row give you more points? The way it's calculated, you get more points for fighting tougher defenders. Higher rated defenders give you more points. It's crazy. Medusa was probably worth it, man. Not sure what you're talking about there. What do you need? Pancakes? Pancakes or waffles should have sliced bananas and peanut butter or regular butter with maple syrup. Or if dangerous, put bacon on it. Alright, there's some pancake and waffle advice from Balzosaurus Rex right there. Oh, I see. When I went for Medusa, I put up 5.9. I put up 3.3 on the last day. I was up until 5 a.m. Ah, okay. I see. Will Brian item out today? No. Item-wise, item-wise, this war isn't that bad. You die with Stark Spidey, even max boosted, it doesn't take that many items. If you die max boosted with Void, that's when your items are all gone. I still used a fair amount of items, and boost-wise, you know, it's still an expensive war. But yeah, 565, hype 80 hype. Man. I should be fine there with Void, but like I'm not worried about that fight. But I was just thinking, like, man, these guys having like all the teams that we're facing seem to have like 4 or 565s now, compared to us. Just makes things more difficult. You always say you want new 6-star champs, but Luke Cage, when duped, he is a beast. Yes, he is, but I wouldn't use him for anything other than arena and just regular questing, though. So, all right, AQ. Let's go hop to it. I'm looking for a Voodoo. I have an Awakening Gem and everything. He'd be a nice addition to the roster. He's pretty sweet. Hey, by who would you say isn't best counter for Boob Lady in red? Isn't the best counter? There's a lot of champions that aren't the best. Am I understanding you correctly here? Do you mean the best counters? I don't know if I'm understanding you correctly here. Let me know. 8 million should be enough for 6-star shards. 8 million would be enough for the 1,000 5-star shards. And what do you get with that? 100 6-star shards, I think? 8 million would be enough for that, yeah. Don't hurt yourself, BG. Words are hard. They are so hard, Pixie Bell, especially tonight. For some reason, like, they're extra hard tonight. I don't know why. I think my brain, I think I'm just a little bit mentally fatigued. Makes the words extra difficult. BG going for the feature. I am not. No. I actually haven't stepped foot in the arena yet today. But I'm about to. Alright, how are we looking over here? Alright, so just the one note over there. Okay, the right side is nice and moved along as usual. We just need some more time for the left side. Okay. Got it. Got it. BG Aaron wants to go to San Diego Comic-Con together next year, but he doesn't want to share a hotel room. How should I take this? Dude, doesn't want to share a what's the plan then? 2 hotel rooms? Oh, I think I understand. Maybe he wants to meet a Comic-Con lady. Maybe that's what it is, Dysentery Joe. That's weird though, man. I would just share a room, and like you save so much money, right? Save so much money. Does that banana have a green afro and shades? No, that's a banana bush. Panama P. That is the banana bush. Meh, poop happens, man. I don't even care about war much anymore. I give it my best, but honestly, I was burned down last season and just don't care much anymore what happens. Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying, Dubes. I feel the same way of I don't necessarily care about the outcome all that much. But at the same time, like, I want to make sure that I'm not holding back the other people that probably care about it more than me, you know? So of course I'm still trying my best, still practicing, still boosting like crazy and stuff. It's just hasn't been a great season. Feeling like season 1 over here, dying every other war. But yeah, like dying in war, dude. Even if I don't care that much about like the outcome and like where we rank and stuff, dying in war still feels pretty bad and still feels like, well, I kind of don't feel like picking up the game for the rest of the night or something, you know. Alright, anyway. Good point. Woo, I thought it was me. He just wants some Comic-Con later. Yeah, I think so. I'm an adult. I can have my own room if I want one. Damn it. Yeah, but why would you want one? I mean, first off, you should be offended if the hotel doesn't offer you guys bunk beds. Because they should give you guys bunk beds. Share a room, share a lady. It's Comic-Con, man. Wow. That's the sharing spirit. That's why I said I give it my best. One big boosted every war, but I just don't care what occurs. I give it my all, but I care more for AQ rewards than I do war, honestly. Yeah, I agree with that too. AQ reward, dude. AQ rewards are just so nice. You know, of course, want those the tier 5 basic that you get from war and everything, but it's just so much more expensive. I mean, you gotta do both. Like, if you want to rank high in AQ, and then you gotta rank high in war too. But yeah, Gentle Val, standing over a buck. Where is your last one here, Gentle Val? Do you have a last one? I don't see your last one. Did I miss it? All right, let me Control F this because I don't see it. Hold up. Gentle. Oh. No, there is no last one. Okay. Just sending over a buck. Just sending over one of them love bucks. Dude. Gentle Val, appreciate that, dude. Thank you. I'm an adult. I can buy a bunk bed fancy schmancy room at Great Wolf Lodges. There you go. Don't forget to turn on suicides for Arena. I probably should do that, yeah. So, BG, guess what? Yesterday I finished Master 100% and had 325 units, so I said F and Papa Feature GMC. Got me a 5-star Electro? Dude, Dicer. Congrats, man. One of the rarest champions in the entire game. 5-star Electro. Very nice, dude. Very, very nice. ContestChampion, who is your favorite YouTuber in the MCOC community or just like in general? I don't even know who my favorite is. In MCOC, it was Joel. After Joel, well, I mean, Joel's no longer with us, unfortunately. He's not dead. He just doesn't make videos anymore. But it was Joel. After that, I don't know. There's still a void that has not been filled. There's people that make some great content and everything, hang out a lot of streams and stuff like that, but I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite. He's just irreplaceable. He's irreplaceable. Constantine sending over a buck. I know you got a last one for me, don't you? Don't you? I'm getting nothing done right now, man. This is pretty bad. I can't even blame you guys. I should be just fighting Arena while reading, and I'm just not doing it for some reason. What do you think about 5-star Yellow Jacket? Thank you for the buck. That's my entire thoughts right there, dude. Now it's Yellow Jacket. Okay. Yellow Jacket is not a terrible champion. At one point, people actually regarded him as one of the best science champions. Now, Science also used to be like the worst class by a long shot, and now there's much better Science champions, so yeah, he's no longer regarded as one of the best. Nowadays, he's just a pretty average champion. If your roster isn't too developed yet, he can still get some good work done for you. I remember Road to the Labyrinth was still new. A lot of people used him there to help get through. He's got an important synergy with Ant-Man, so he's not totally worthless, but still kind of meh. All right, let me scroll this back down. Thank you for the buck too. All right. Where was I at? Alright. Yep, exactly. The cost of War is just crazy, whereas AQ rewards come for basically nothing, and they're so damn good. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, Frojo's in here saying, I used Yellow Jacket and Road to the Labyrinth. There we go. There's some proof for you right there. Start playing and falling asleep, you slow butt face. Alright. You know what it is? You know what it is, man? I hate switching masteries around, and I know that I should switch them around because it's more efficient to run with the suicides, but I actually hate switching the masteries around. I wish these things cost units again so I didn't have to do it. How many points can I get? Is 4, 5, 6, especially the way I have my setup is like I can't. I can get 7 points out of my utility tree. 7 points is not enough to put suicides. I need an 8th to get that final point in there, right? Plus dropping resonate speeds things up. But then I'm going to be fighting Void later probably, so I'm going to have to drop the suicides for that. It's just annoying. You know what? Screw it, man. I'm playing without him. I don't even care. I just don't feel like doing it. I'd rather just not even pay attention and just... who cares if it takes an extra minute to get through these fights? I don't care. Not Vask sending over a loony. Sending that loony. Where are you at, Not Vask? Got a 6-star Yondu on Special 2 Mini. Hype, Ice Baby, or Avoid all 455. What do you suggest me, dear BG? Ooh. 6-star Yondu on Special 2 Mini. Hype, Ice Baby, or Avoid all 455. I mean, only one of those is immune to bleed, and the Special 2 Mini. What does that have on it exactly? Is that power? You know what? Let's just go check it out. Let's go check it out. Hang on. I want to see what that node has on it. I'm not entirely sure what that node has on it. And we can go check that out. Alright, I think that's the one. Oh, dude! That is this one, right? Oh, look at that. They put a Yondu here, too. Okay, so... Special 2 bias, increased power gain. Actually, the increased power gain should help you. Once you get through the Special 2 once, you should be fine. Personally, I would go in with... I'd probably go in with Iceman. And I would just try to get him cycling his Special 1s. I know you got class disadvantage, but he's immune to bleed in case you mistime some stuff. If you can, maybe even try to push him to a Special 3. Does Yondu... What is Yondu... I mean, no, with Iceman you'd be fine to push him to a Special 3, right? There's nothing that he can do against an Iceman if you get him there. So, yeah, I think pushing him... If you can, push him to a Special 3. If not, you probably would survive an L2, right? If he pops it right off the bat. And then from there you could just cycle Special 1. Except no Special 2 bias for me lower tier. Oh, okay. Well, Special 2 bias doesn't really mean anything. Defender is more likely to activate Special... That doesn't matter. At least I don't think it matters. It's this one right here that's kind of worrisome. Actually, I don't know how Yondu's Special 2 is. Can you just evade, like, the very first part and then block the rest? I actually do. I've only taken this node like one time, and it was against the Sentinel, and he just got wrecked by Medusa. So I am not an expert when it comes to this node, but I think that's how I'd approach it. I'd probably ask. I mean, first off, I would ask my alliance mates who have experience and see what they say about it, because I'm sure there's some information that I just don't know about this node. If anyone else in here has some info to share about it, then please do. And good luck. Unblockable specials are bugged, aren't they? I've been blocking a few. Oh, maybe you can just straight up block it if it's bugged at the moment. Crap, I didn't mean to go back in a regular quest. Although I probably should pop some energy refills. We got completion on still that I wanted to up my score a little bit. Brian, I'm angry. It was like super duper close to soloing 565 Medusa on 27 when the game just freezes mid combo. Oof. 30 seconds left and timeout, but top it off. I sent a ticket and I feel like I don't need to read the rest of this. I already know what happens. The ball's in there is support to claim it was my phone and not their backwards ass 2009 game engine. Wow. Yeah, that sounds about right for support. I mean, I don't know what they would actually do, but Yeah, that sucks, dude. That just sucks all around. It just sucks all around. BG, who do you think is the best counter to Infinity Man? The alliance we are fighting has the boss and all mini bosses as Infinity Man. Damn, dude. Gives a new meaning to Infinity Man. Ha? Ha? Star, are you in here? Still in here? Did you like that one? Anyway. Best count. There's a bunch of counters to Infinity Man. You know, Corvus, Void, Medusa, champions that lower ability accuracy after, you know, so like even Gwenpool after a certain number of hits can be pretty good. I don't know who all the best counters are. Typically it's like Corvus and Void are like my would be my go-to. Even though I don't have a Corvus, you know, I got Void, so that's who I would use. And then other people, I'd want them to use Corvus and stuff like that. BG, is there a mastery video for suicide setup? There are multiple mastery videos for suicide setups, actually. Just click on my channel, find the search button. Search for the search button. Oh, okay, that one's really bad. And just type in suicide masteries, and there'll be a bunch of videos that pop up. There'll be a bunch. Every time I upgrade my champ, I think of your ISO video. Oh, dude, I gotta think about that still. However, I use the opposite class that I'm supposed to because I'm a rebel like that. Nice, Eddie. Nice, dude. Oh, Hyperion. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I forgot about Hyperion for Infinity Man. Hyperion's really, really good. He's really, really good. Anyone here watch How Not to Summon a Demon Lord? Effing amazing. Can't say I've watched that one. No. Can't say I have. Basically, if you expect anything from support, you have to screen record everything you do in game. Even then, it's a crapshoot. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes it's, or a lot of times, you don't get so much help. I mean, I do occasionally hear some good things about their support, but for the most part, I hear mostly not so good things, unfortunately. BG, when you're not streaming, how long does it take to run one full round of your 5 stars? Just comparing phone speeds. I don't know, to be honest. One full run of the 5 stars. I don't actually know. I got 69 of them. Or no, wait, no, I have 7. Yeah, I think I have 70 now that I got Omega Red. And I want to say it takes me maybe like 50 minutes or something like that. I honestly don't know, though. I really don't know. I feel like it takes me under an hour, but not by much. Something like that. With my current setup too. With Suicide's probably a little bit faster, of course. But yeah. BG, what are some good options for Labyrinth X23? Also, will 6-star Heimdall work for Labyrinth OG Spidey? I think I don't know how his damage output is, so I'm not entirely sure about the Heimdall thing. Good option for X23. The best option is Void. Void's probably the best option. I would say Bearded Cap can be good, but you probably aren't going to have the synergies necessary to make him good. Star-Lord, high-level Star-Lord with a high combo, can one-shot. Guillotine's pretty rough though. Archangel's pretty decent. Very difficult to get like a one-shot or something, but you know, still a great option for it. That's about it. I mean, the two most common I would say are Void followed by Archangel. But I don't know who you have exactly. I'm sure I'm leaving out some too. Labyrinth for 623. Void is the king. Yeah. Void. I mean, Void really. It's just so easy with Void. It's just so easy with Void. There's certain champions that can put in some good work against that X23, but it's not that easy, man. Like a Star-Lord. A 455 Star-Lord, I don't remember what kind of combo you need. I think it's like... I think I remember... What did GM do to him? Was it like 600 hits? Or I think Yeet also did it with the 455 Star-Lord. I can't remember, but it's a lot of hits. 565 Star-Lord, probably not too bad. But still, you know, you get evaded. Sometimes you can't really do anything. Void is just... Void's void, man. Void is man. Void is void, man. Void is the man. That's the sentence that just came out of my mouth. It was a good sentence. Better than most that come out of my mouth. Missed a few streams, and now I come back, and YouTube has screwed up their desktop gaming section. Dude, so many changes with YouTube in general, right? And then Chrome has some changes, like just the Chrome browser. It's weird, man. I don't like it. Anyone know if there's still a way to get chat/stream side by side similar to theater mode on Twitch? Wait, you can't. Actually, that part's still available to me. Or it was earlier today when I was in a stream. I was still doing that. Has that been taken away? Oh. BG, would you rather give one person access to your MCOC account or give a random stranger the key to your house? Key to my house. Less valuable, you know? I ain't looking to get banned. I ain't looking to get banned, man. Where's your last Cameron? I do, I'm perpetually aroused. Wait, what? That's what you want me to read. Is there something else? I miss when you used to run suicides. Remember having so many arguments with you about how you're hurting your team. Now I'm running them every day and you're running Resonate. What happened to us? I know, dude. What did happen to us? It's like one of those movies where we both got hit on the head with like a frying pan, or I got hit in the head with a frying pan. You worked construction and a cinder block fell on your head from 40 feet in the air, and we both we shared a hospital room, and we both woke up at the same exact time, and we had just completely swapped places. The only difference is you're still really into butt stuff. Twitter, please. What do you got? What do we got on Twitter? More artwork? Aha, it is more artwork. If you've seen Harry Potter, you'll know him. I hate to break it to you, but I have not seen any of the Harry Potters. Seen Harry Potter, you know him. I was immediately thinking Gandalf, but I know that's not from Harry Potter. Gandalf, that's Lord of the Rings, right? So I don't know who this is. It looks cool though. It still looks cool. There's a lot of detail in the like the wrinkles in his face and around the eyes and stuff like that. So good job there, but I unfortunately don't know who this is. Freaky Friday, basically, yeah, basically. Remember those times you loved suicides and I hated him too? Now I run 57 points in offense. I know, dude. Dude, suicides, they're super valuable. Like this game, there's only so much time, you know. You're not limited by the game in terms of the rewards you get. You're limited by the time that you could spend in game. And if you're playing the game for an hour a day or 5 hours a day, it doesn't matter how much time you're playing. If you're running suicides, you can get more done than if you're not running suicides. It's just how it goes. But is it worth spending all those units to switch? Well, now that becomes trickier, and it depends on how much time you can play and stuff like that. So yeah. Search for Dumbledore. Dumbledore, you parcel mouth. Also, have you seen my tweet? I tagged you. Amir, I feel like I've seen a tweet from you today, but I don't remember exactly what it was. I probably saw it. Did I hit the little heart button? ABG, can you please do a crystal opening? I really enjoy your streams. Thanks, dude. I don't have any crystals to open at the moment, though. When I get some crystals, though, they're gonna get opened. I mean, I have some, but, you know, I like to save them up. I actually, How many 5 stars do I have? The 5. I mean, I don't want to save my 5 stars too long. I don't think there's any champion I'm waiting for specifically at the moment. Unless I really wanted to wait for Omega Red to get added to potentially get him a higher prestige. There is that, I guess. BG, wouldn't it be cool if champs could make their opponents bleed by attacking while the other is blocking? For example, Wolverine attacking Ronan while he's blocking, but Ronan is bleeding. Yes, that would be cool. I think there's... Are there champions like that? Not with bleed, I don't think. But, for example... I think Thor Ragnarok, when you pop his special 3... and he gains his electric stuff. Even if the enemy is blocking, I think they still take that shock damage. I want to say Nebula might also work the same way. Maybe that's a shock-based thing, and they're not going to give that to, like, bleeds, or maybe that'd be... Or maybe they're going to do... I mean, maybe one of the new Cosmic reworks will do something like that. Carnage or Venom, I could see it being a thing for one of those. But they do have similar things to what you're describing in the game at the moment. BG, have you seen the original Predator? Yes. I guess that's not your kind of movie, but we shall be watching it in the movie theater room tomorrow night. Get to the chopper. Yeah, of course, dude. You're right. It's not my type of movie, but it's Predator. I've seen Predator a few times. I still remember watching it on TV as a kid and just thinking like, does this actually exist? Because if it actually exists, I might as well just end life now, because if this thing will just kill me. Like, I don't know, man. Those movies, some of those movies freaked me out as a kid, you know. Like now I can go back and watch it and just laugh, and it's entertaining, and it's Arnold and Jesse the Body Ventura or whatever, and a bunch of other guys that are just funny to me. But as a kid, man, some of those movies scared the poop out of me. Brian, what do you think of that tweet I sent last night? Wait. Hold on a second. Was that? Hold on. You didn't push that. Oh, wait. Amir, you sent a similar tweet to Pete, didn't you? I think now I remember. You guys both sent over tweets like that, and I didn't hit the Hardy button? Huh, that's weird. Twitter bugs out sometimes, man. I swear. I'll hit it, and I'll come back later, and it hasn't been hit. Because I remember looking at the tweet now that Pete mentioned also sending one over last night. Dude, I can't believe it froze on that face. I can't believe it actually froze on that face last night at the end of the stream. Well, Brian has seen a movie I haven't seen. Who knew? Captain, really? No Predator? You gotta watch it, man. It's a classic. Alien vs. Predator. So I haven't seen Alien vs. Predator, actually. I've only seen the original Predator. Twitter last time, man. Alright, fine. What do we got on Twitters? Dude, you gotta... Alright, I'm gonna play this, but just for everybody for the future. During streams, it's tough to watch videos like this, because this stops the whole stream while this video is playing. Just send me a screenshot, please. I'm curious to see who you guys got. I hope you get someone good. This was not one of those times, but not in video form, please. Just a screenshot, just so we can, just so it doesn't take too much time out of the game. Because yeah, if I'm watching a 30-second video, like 30 seconds doesn't take very long, but you know, if a bunch of people send over 30-second clips, then that time really starts to add up. So please, only screenshots. Anywhere you want me to test Omega, maybe to make your decision easier for Jembus? I mean, the decision's already made, Cameron. If you got info on him, I'll gladly take it. But the decision's already made. He's getting ranked up. Do you want to see me die in war? No, Hector, I've seen enough of that myself. I don't want to see anybody die in war, man. I don't want to see anyone die in war. Yo, BG, who would you awaken, Star-Lord or Scarlet Witch? My top champions are 455 Awakened Blade, 550 Unawakened Hyperion, and Medusa. I have yet to be able to fully explore uncollected event quests, so that's my main goal. Okay, alright, good goal to have. Appreciate you including that in there to make this decision a little bit easier, maybe. Let me think on this a little bit more, though. Who would you awaken, Star-Lord or Scarlet Witch? I would go Scarlet Witch. I would go Scarlet Witch. I mean, actually, I don't know. This is a little bit tough because Star-Lord this month could be pretty nice, especially against Omega Red, who, with the champions that you have, might not be the easiest because... yeah, like that Blade... How good is Blade versus Omega Red? He's a villain, right? But of course the bleed doesn't do much for damage at all and just makes him more difficult, so you wouldn't even want to cause bleed. Oof, dude, this is actually a little bit of a tough one. You know what? Most months I would say Scarlet Witch, but I'm probably going to go with Star-Lord. Actually, Scarlet Witch needs high Sig level too, so that's another strike against Scarlet Witch. So I'd probably say Star-Lord in this case. I'd probably say Star-Lord. If you, for some reason, however, are not comfortable playing Star-Lord, you don't like the idea of having to hold a combo and stuff like that, then, you know, don't go with him. Go with Scarlet Witch or whoever else. But if you can have some decent control of Star-Lord, he could probably put in some work for you this month. So yeah, I think I would go with that. If anyone else wants to chime in, maybe I'm overlooking something for the monthly event quest, which would be better, Star-Lord or Scarlet Witch to awaken. Please give some second opinion there. Fine, I guess our testing days are over too. That's fine. Hey, where do you see us in 5 years? I mean, the testing days aren't over. It's just he's getting ranked up, you know. I still want to test the champion myself. It just kind of sucks that he does need to be awakened, so I can't really test him. So with Blade, when you stun Omega, he gets the Death Aura thing, but he's still easy peasy with Blade or Star-Lord. Anyone really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would guess the way I would fight that Omega Red is just baiting out a heavy attack, so I don't even put the bleed on him to cause that death. Oh, what? I did not hit that special button. You lie, game. I probably hit it. But I think that's what I would do, is bait out a heavy attack with Blade. Bait out a heavy attack with Blade, and then bait L1s, and I'd probably still rip him with an L2. Yeah, the bleed portion of it's not going to do much damage, but the L2 itself still does a lot of damage, like the physical damage from it. BG, is Omega Red's Special 1 good? I don't think it's very good. I haven't played with the champion much, but it doesn't seem to be pretty good based on the info that I have seen about him, the videos that I have seen about him. You know, it'll save you in a pinch if you need that health. You have an option for it, but for the most part, for the most part, it seems like it's L2 all the way with Omega Red, unless you need the utility from his L3 or L1, like the healing from the L3 or L1, along with the power steal from the L3. Actually, I don't know. Cameron, maybe you could say, are you able to cycle like L3 to L2 with that power steal? Well, that gets rid of all your charges, and then your damage is crap though. So it probably is just L2 all the way, right? I've barely done any fighting with Omega Red, so I don't know much about him yet. I haven't had much time to play with him. He's not awakened is really what it comes down to, and without being awakened, I just don't even want to play him. ABG is Quack. I'm guessing that's Quake, best science champion or not. There is no best champion. It's best champion for the situation. This game is a big old game of rock, paper, scissors. Sometimes you need rock, sometimes you need scissors. Stay away from paper. Of the science champions, my favorite is Void. Quake is also very powerful, and there's some other very powerful science champions too, but there is no single best. I had an L3 and AQ heal up 30% of my health on removing 21 spores. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sometimes you just need to scissor hard. BG. Wow, kid. Oh my god. Well, when you're right, dude. When you're right, you are right. Dreamin' called it paper, rock, scissors, and I almost unsubbed. I've heard that before, man. I've heard people say it in that order, but for me, it's always been rock, paper, scissors. I don't know, it must be a regional thing or something like that. Is it one of those, like, soda versus pop kind of deals? Because I've always known it as rock, paper, scissors. But I've watched, like, you know, on like a YouTube video or something, or a TV show. Paper, rock, scissors. Who said that? What? BG has picked up a 5-star Omega, and I'm a bit underwhelmed. Not that he sucks at all, but he doesn't light a candle next to Void or other top-tier attackers like Blades, Dark Corpse, etc. Thoughts? Well, I don't have many thoughts yet, just because, as I've been saying here, I haven't played with the champ yet, so sorry to hear you're not enjoying him. Maybe I won't enjoy him either. Who knows? But that's all I can really say. That actually put me at 100% health as well. It would have done more. It's good stuff, man. Look at my pretty bush, Chris. It is beautiful, dude. I've never seen a bush that pretty. AVP was great, BG. I'm sure it is, but it's not my type of movie. Like I say, even the original Predator was not my type of movie, but I feel like I had to watch that one. Once you throw some aliens in there, I'm out. There's no single best, but 3 champions make 50% of all 5v5 options in the top 100 alliances. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Cat Reflexes saying BG. Dude, Cat Reflexes, thank you very much for the 10 HKs, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know how much that is, but I'm just going to assume that it's wall. It's enough for the wall, and maybe no more. Maybe it's more, but I'm just gonna by the color of the super chat, and to fit your name, is it okay if I just put cat? Is that cool with you? I hope that's all right. I hope it's okay. But thank you for the $2, or the 10 HKs, I should say. Thank you for the 10 HKs. Bucks. Oh, okay, $2. Okay, got it. All right. What about the people that call rock paper scissors Rochambeau? Where do you fall on that one? It doesn't bother me as much, but I always thought. Hold on a second, because I always thought Rochambeau was something else. But I know people do use it for rock paper scissors too. I've never Googled Rochambeau before. Plural Rochambeaus. What? The game of rock paper scissors. Ah, so it really is just rock paper scissors. Okay, all right. I think saying that's fine. Oh wait, this is a game on Steam? What the hell? Good old Urban Dictionary. Rochambeau, a game to kick each other in the balls over an object. Last one standing wins. Yeah, wasn't there like a South Park episode with that or something? Method of settling disputes between two parties. The challenging party has a free quick kick square in the defending party's balls. The act is then repeated for the other party until one party falls over. The remaining party is the victor. See, yeah, this is it really rock, paper, scissors? I don't know. Dude, I actually really love Urban Dictionary, man. I used to go here when I was a kid and just browse. I don't want to put it on screen just in case it says some crazy stuff, but I gotta read. All right, one last sentence here. Rochambeau, to kick or punch to the danglers, usually preceded by swollen grapefruits. What? Oh man. Okay, all right, I'm done. The two individuals either punch or kick each other to the clackers. Alright, seriously, it's over. It's good stuff though, man. I feel like at some point in my life I need to contribute to Urban Dictionary, but I just haven't done it yet. Haven't done it yet, man. What am I doing with my life? True story, I'm on Urban Dictionary. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just go there and see it for yourself. I ain't making up these definitions. Congrats on Omega BG. I could pull myself to do 60 plus. Not enough time in my day for that. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it was definitely very time consuming. Time consuming and unit consuming for that Omega Red. Does anyone ask about Venom and Carnage yet? When are the changes going live? I think I've heard it's tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I think the changes are on the beta service tomorrow. So hopefully there's some content creators out there that can make some good content and fill us in. I think they're able to make videos or stream that stuff or put it on their websites and stuff in the case of the non-YouTubing content creators. I'm not even sure. Sometimes there's restrictions on that stuff, but I think they're able to do it. Don't look up. Oh, I don't want to say this out loud just in case somebody looks it up. But okay, Panama Pete, I'm gonna have to look that up later. Beta starts tomorrow. Okay, all right. ABG, will 2.5 be enough for Saberman? Well, I've got my prediction on screen right next to me here. That away. At 2.6, so 2.5 might be enough. Who knows? I'm just taking a guess here. I'd recommend going higher though. BG, should I rank up my 5-star Cap Infinity War as my first rank 3 or 4-star Medusa as my first rank 5? Both unduped. Both unduped, I would say go with Cap. If Medusa was awakened and Cap wasn't, it'd be a closer call, but Medusa kind of needs to be awakened. She's still okay without her awakened ability, but she misses out on a lot by not being awakened. I've missed so many BG streams lately, and it hurts every time, but one day on my deathbed, my last wish will be to watch all the streams. All of them? Are you mad, man? I didn't sign no NDA. They can't do nothing to me. Well, they can kick you out. Like, that's part of the beta. That's part of the beta rules. Is like you're not allowed to do that stuff. I don't think. And they just won't. You know, they just won't invite you back to the beta or whatever. They'll kick you out and won't invite you back. But it depends. Like, every beta is different. So, you know, of course, read the beta post if you're in the beta. I think there's a forum. There's like a separate section for testing in the forums, and usually the rules are in that separate section if you're not already familiar with it. Yeah. Double Emma grind. What say you, good sir? Cade. No. Also, I just received clarification. It's not rock, paper, scissors. It's seesaw, scissors, sleep. Wow. What a game. feel like there are no losers in that game. Cade, are you asking me if I'm doing a double Emma grind, or are you considering a double Emma grind? If you're considering a double Emma grind, good luck. If you're asking me, well, the only thing I can really say to that is I'm out. Scar 215 sent over $2 saying, is it possible to become uncollected with just 4 stars? Yep, it is possible. It's difficult, but it certainly is possible. The 4 stars, I would say, are the champions that help me the most when becoming uncollected. Perhaps, I think. Because I fought the collector with mostly 4. Oh, come on, accidental special again. I used Vision as 4-star, Daredevil as a 4-star, Hulk as a 4. Like those were my those are the champions I used to take down that dude, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's definitely possible. You just have to practice a bit, plan ahead, save up some resources, that type of thing. But dude, thank you very much for the $2. Good luck in your journey on becoming uncollected. I will also say this, there's nothing wrong with waiting. You know, if you're not in a rush, I think that's okay. You could wait till you have some 5-star champions, or maybe a good 6-star champion that doesn't need to be awakened or something like that. Like, you know, nothing wrong with that. But dude, thank you very much for the $2. I do appreciate it. They want the ones in public betas to discuss. I think they've said in the past. Yeah, I think that's their thing when it comes to the beta. I'm pretty sure they just want, like, they want the feedback. They want feedback, like, in their forums. They don't want to go like searching around for it. And they also, I think they don't want people to like badmouth it too much. You know what I mean? And like, you know, there's nothing you could do to stop people from saying like something's bad. But I think in the case of a beta, they want people to be more understanding that, like, you know, these changes are not finalized. You know, like if you're bad-mouthing a part of the game that's finalized, that's like a different thing, because yeah, like, where else are you gonna give that feedback or whatever? And you know, as far as we know, that is the final product for now, at least, or something like that, right? Like if you're giving feedback on like Alliance War, for example. But when it comes to a beta, I think they just want to communicate more than anything. They want to have like an open discussion of like, is the update good for the champion? If not, then why? And maybe they'll go back and make changes. That type of thing. It's less about getting information out for the community. From like a content creator perspective, it's less about getting information out to the community and more about like trying to figure out if the update is an actual good update or not, and why. I feel kind of dirty. I was going to play Arena while watching anime today, but I got so into the show that I stopped playing Arena. I'm a failure. At least you put the R, and you're not a fail you. So there's still that, Demian. Keep positive, constructive. Yeah. I mean, should always, like, all feedback should be constructive, really. But in the case of a beta, you got to be much more mindful of like, this is not the finished product. You know, that's like, for anything, not just for this game. When it comes to the beta, for anything, you could still crap on it, really. You know, but just do it in a constructive way. They don't want fear mongering. Yeah. They definitely don't want stuff like that too. That is true. BG asking again, when and what is Cyber Sunday, and what kind of offers we have then? It's Cyber Monday, actually. Falls on a Monday. So Cyber Monday is, it's basically a holiday at this point. Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday. The day after Thanksgiving, at least in the United States, I'm not sure how popular this type of thing is worldwide. I know United States and like a bunch of other countries too, but I just don't know exactly if it's worldwide. But the day after Thanksgiving, which Thanksgiving is also not in every country, but the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday, and Black Friday is just like a super sale day. Sometimes the sales are good, sometimes people just believe they're good, and they'll like, you know, the sales are really just kind of meh. For the most part, they're kind of meh, to be honest. But you do get some really good sales that day, too. And Kabam knows that people are willing, they're a little bit loose with the wallets on Black Friday. So Kabam offers up a nice offer, typically. And then Black Friday's been around forever. And then the internet started catching up and becoming like the real marketplace these days, instead of the brick and mortar shops. So then Cyber Monday was invented as like a Monday after Black Friday to also have some killer deals, but online killer deals. And typically in the past, what Kabam has done is Black Friday will see a deal that is available for money. It might be like $100. Well, I think all of the tiers of spending have had special offers to them. The $100 deal, the $50 deal, and so on. They're typically some of the best offers of the year. And then Cyber Monday has typically been for units. We don't know what the offers are going to be. We have no clue what they're going to be. There's been 5-star Awakening gems in the past, Tier 2 alphas, that type of thing. And I want to have about 15,000 units available in case the offer is really good on Cyber Monday. It might suck, and I might pass on it. It's not going to be just an auto pickup type of deal. Never do that. Always analyze the offers, see if they're worth it. But that's why I want 15k units for that. BJ, I have a unique synergy idea I'd like your opinion on. Gwenpool's ability bypass increases by 10 hit combo for each bleed currently on the opponent. Stacks with her current hit combo. 2 OP? Question mark. That's a pretty interesting idea, Coco Jumbo. I think that's a good idea. It's not something that you can guarantee on because you don't know if you can keep those bleeds going. But it'd be a nice enough boost, and it wouldn't take. It would be a nice way to reduce ability accuracy before you get to that 50-hit combo. I like it. I like it. It's. I don't think it's too OP. I think it's powerful, and it would get used, but I don't think it's too OP. I don't know if it would make Gwenpool that viable in an Alliance War still. Like, she, you know, I'm not even saying that she's terrible for Alliance War. She has her uses, but what I mean is, like, I don't think it would make her a very widespread Alliance War character still. It would certainly up the champion's viability, but yeah, I do think it would be more of a questing type synergy where you could have 5 champions, if I had to guess. November 26th is Cyber Monday for the foreigners. Okay, November 26th. Good to know. A little over 2 months to get the 15k units. I should be able to swing that as long as I don't slack too much in the arena, which I am not looking to do. I'm looking to get these units. I slacked today, and there's going to be some slacking days here and there, of course. But I'm still looking to get as many units as I possibly can. BJ, have you looked into Emma much? Do you think she'll be good for Alliance War attack? I have not looked into her much. I've heard good things from Muta Matt. That's about all I know, though, is Muta Matt likes the champ. But will you work for free food and drinks and hang out all night at the bar with me while you do it? to Panaman Pete? What are you guys talking about? What you guys talking about? Oh, this is too much. I can't keep up with this. Cyber Sunday is what long distance couples have the weekend. Wow. You keep saying what they don't want, but if you're right, why in God's name have I been invited to every single beta so far? I don't know. I mean, ultimately, it's up to Kabam. Like, I don't, you know, I have no idea why, why people are invited, why they're not. Like, I don't even know. Maybe they're able to see it without. Like, I'm sure there's ways for them to measure how people are using a champion, how effective it is. It's coming across the community, even without getting like feedback back. You know. I don't know. Pulled 950 units since Sunday, Brian. Dude, nice, very nice. Brian, I've now gotten top 800 both rounds for Red Skull, Heimdall, Korg, and Omega Red. Demyak is an unstoppable force. Will he ever meet an immovable object? Only if you play World of Warcraft. Sorry, every time I think of unstoppable force and immovable object, that's all I think about is World of Warcraft. I know they didn't invent those terms, but there were items in that game with those names, and yeah. I'm pretty sure I had the immovable object. It was a shield. I think it looked like a turtle shell, if I'm not mistaken. Wait! Actually, I don't remember what it looks like. Maybe that was a different shield. I don't know. BG, I'm about to destroy this tall glass of strawberry milk. Ooh, what you gotta say about that, sucker? Dude, I hope it's extra strawberry. I hope you gave it an extra squirt if it's the squirty kind. The strawberry squirty kind. A nice dude, enjoy it. So what's the new buff with the betas? Do we speak about already? Care to converse? It's not out yet. There's nothing that we can talk about. There's absolutely nothing we can talk about till likely tomorrow. And even tomorrow, there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about, not from my end, because, well, I'm not going to have that experience. BG, I was asking if Pete would come down and I could just physically hand him my phone to grind for Emma while I was at work, giving him free food and drinks. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. So it wouldn't be... I mean, it would be cheating, but... a kind of a way around it. I'm gonna tell on you, Aaron Abdo. I'm gonna tell on you so hard. We need the Destroyer in this game so he can also be the same height as Sentinel. Is the Destroyer a tall character? I don't know who the Destroyer is. Wait, alright, let me go check on AQ real quick. I want to make sure we can get it down. I've played WoW, didn't care for it. Want to fight about it? No, not really. It's, you know, personal choice, opinion. I get it. Carnage's abilities were leaked. Oh, were they really? I haven't looked around anywhere today. I haven't looked around the Reddits or if there's like a MCOC mod post or something like that. Yes, Hershey's strawberry syrup used the whole bottle by about half a gallon of milk. Okay, I figured like that's the same strawberry syrup I used to use too. I haven't had strawberry milk in a long time though. Oh come on, mistime my parry, really? Kamala Khan? You can make me actually heal up this fight, son of a... Son of a... Let's heal. They got leaked 2 weeks ago on Reddit? Oh, well, okay, I did see that. I do remember seeing a post a couple weeks ago, but I didn't read that post because then Kabam announced a beta, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait to see what the actual beta is like, because you never know leaked information, how accurate it is, and all that stuff. Oh my god, I cannot get this healing. Thank you. Just couldn't do it. Couldn't get the ball in the hole. But yeah, I didn't bother to read it since I figured I would just wait for the official. See what's up with that. Best chocolate syrup equals... Oh, no! Dude, alright, I gotta stop reading. This is why I don't read, guys. I don't know what even happened, even. I thought I was doing a 5-hit combo. Was the 5-hit combo over? Normally, I'm pretty good about that stuff. Man, the next fight's gonna be Iceman after this. Tonight is not my night, guys. Tonight is not my night. I'm getting my ass kicked by a Kamala freaking Khan. Is there any way that I could stall out this fight? Maybe I could stall out this fight enough to get a second heal. No, I'm gonna kill her by the time I... Alright, here's the plan. I need to power gain up to a special 3. I need to not get too backed up against the wall, power gain up to a special 3. Without hitting her, because she really can't take that many more hits. Oh god, no, I had to hit her. It's over. It's so totally over. This is totally gonna kill her. Yep, just barely gonna kill her. Damn it. What was that? What was I reading? The best chocolate syrup equals Uberts over Hershey's. I've never even heard of that. Don't even know what that is. Why does Kamala Khan get a giant fist anyway? I don't know. It's kind of cool. Oh, wait. Somebody else took down Iceman already. Oh, I'm good. But the next fight, that's that Spidey who's pretty annoying. Well, I don't have energy for it anyway, but I might have to take that one. Alright, let's go back to Arena. Thought Hype only gets 1 regen per fight. For the most part, in a 3-minute fight, it's hard to get off more than 1 regen, but you can. And if you're in a fight like in Realm of Legends, you can heal an unlimited amount of times. There is no limit on. It's not a 1 per fight type of thing at all. You know, chocolate powder you mix it with milk to make chocolate milk. I used to eat that with a damn spoon. I was effing awful. Wow. Wow. BG sent you one of these two tweeter things. Pick who you would rank for. Oh man, I don't know if I can go through that right now. Some of those are pretty difficult to go through. I'll try to look at it after the stream if I remember. If you can type it out here though, it's actually easier just to type it out here. Christopher sent, like, who, if you're deciding between like just 1 or 2 champs or something like that. Christopher Cordova sent over $2 saying, "Why are you guys in Platinum 2?" Because we've lost every single war of the season so far. It's been a rough season for us. MMX IV was the first, followed by Legion, who they beat us, but they got docked shortly after. I have no idea if they were doing any kind of cheating shenanigans against us or whatnot, but they did get docked. Then we fought APOC, and now we're fighting MMX IV again. So it's a tough season. Thank you very much for the $2 though. I appreciate it. BG, what's going on, man? Hope all is good. Anyway, got a 4-star Medusa. Should I take her up to 550 or wait for Carnage as a 5-star to 345? Wait and see how Carnage is. We're gonna find out like tomorrow, pretty much. So definitely wait and see. Definitely wait and see, I would say. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit bored that I don't have that damn bush. Pretty sure I was the second sponsor. Must be because of those few days I missed when my car got hacked. Yeah, it must have been, because yeah, you were like a day 1 sponsor, but you're gonna have the bush pretty soon. You'll have yourself a banana bush soon enough. BG, wow, you guys are way behind in AQ due to my screw up yesterday. We're doing our first time of day 4, map 6 and 1 BG, and we're into section 3 already. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, we're a little bit behind. We used to be. I used to fight Void at the beginning of the streams. It's not like that anymore, unfortunately. But what are you gonna do, man? I've I've complained more than I should publicly about it already. 'Cause we stink, tell like it is. Yeah, you're right, dude. It's 'cause we stink. We stink. Had a Legion member in a stream earlier complain about arena botting cheaters and tried to ask him how he felt about alliances that cheat in war but got no response. I saw that, dudes. I saw that. Aborted, what the hell? Annoyed. Come on, son. Dude, I knew aborted wasn't the right word, but I didn't know what word you were going for. I didn't know. O'Brien, I got some NYCC passes in the mail today. Nice, dude. It's official. You get to see my face in person. Be excited or terrified, one or the other. Maybe I'll be both. It doesn't have to be a one or the other type situation, Damian. I could be both. Why not? BG Alliance War vids. I still have them most. I still have most of them recorded. I couldn't record one of them because I was away during that time. But I have 3 out of. Well, this being the 3rd one, I have 3 out of the 4 recorded. I've just been focusing on the website. I want to upload them and everything still. The plan is still to upload them. I know I'm very far behind on it, but while I'm making good progress, like I don't want to lose that momentum to make a war video. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know people look forward to those. But I'm making some good stuff here. People will hopefully like what I'm making. It's just something a little bit different. Brian Broccoli Bush Grant, good evening, sir. What's up, Vito? What up, dude? Showered today, dupes? Oh man, that must be a chat that's an inside joke that I don't think I'm up on. Or is it because of all the grinding or something like that? Ryan, should I call you dad or mom now? Did Laura tell you what happened? Oh, I think you're in for wife now? Is that what's going on? Is that what you're talking about? So still going light on pilots. Swipe the damn alliance 0 and Barney members of said alliance from the season. Boom, done. It's difficult, man. The individual who cheated, yes, but what if they recruited somebody? What if they're a legit alliance? That's the thing. That's why I don't even like to accuse alliances, right? Like, yeah, Legion got docked, but what if they are a legit? Like, what if 29 members are legit, and then the 30th member that they just recruited, what if they were up to no good? Like, you can't wipe out the entire alliance just because a new recruit pulled some stuff, right? You know, nobody knows the situation except for the cheaters and kabam. Whoever that individual was, if it was just one individual, then they should get banned. Yeah. At this point, they've been giving, you know, there's been a ton of warnings, but to do it alliance-wide, you just can't do it. Like a raiding dock, yeah, like that's necessary. Otherwise, people would just do it and sacrifice accounts, but like if somebody joined your alliance, you know, wouldn't be able to do that. There was somebody who, I don't want to name any names, and please don't anyone in 4Loki say this person's name in the chat, but there was somebody in 4Loki who recently got banned. They didn't get banned while in 4Loki, but you know, they left sometime last season, like the halfway through last season or something like that, and they recently just caught a ban. Not you know, not for piloting or anything like that. I'm not gonna say the reason, but that'd be some crazy stuff if if all of the other legit members of 4Loki got banned because of that one person, you know. It wasn't anything war related at all. I'll say that much. It was just that own personal individual thing. I think more severe action needs to be taken on the offender, not everyone. That's a crappy model to strive for. Then people could sabotage alliances. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They could just take down entirely. I mean, people already probably do that, but there's only so far you can sabotage at this point, you know. Off with his head? Yeah, off with his head. Our alliance was planning to do just one day, one BG of map 6 to start with, but now I think we're going to do 5x6 since my error made people do it today and realize they can. I'm going to continue. Or I'm going to totally play it off like I did it on purpose. Hold on, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm going to totally play it off like I did on purpose to trick them into doing all 5 days. Luckily, no one from my alliance watches your streams. No one at all. Definitely no one at all. Well, that's good. I think map 6 is awesome. The rewards that you get from it are amazing. They're honestly amazing. I would say like best rewards in the game practically is just doing map 6, getting all the points, getting the map 6 crystals that recently got buffed. Like it's very much so worth the donations, in my opinion. If one person in your car robbed a bank, either you're an accomplice or you have a gun pointed at you. It's a little bit different here. It's not you're not exactly robbing a bank with just one other person. Not exactly the same. It's because we stink, but really though, all this grinding taking this round off. But need to hit my min. Yeah. The guy who cheats at poker constantly, nobody bans him because he loses probably 500,000 a year. Cheating at poker? Losing that much money. Hold on. Make sure I don't die to this freaking Hyperion over here. Forgot, I mean, you know, this is an easy arena, but I still gotta kind of pay attention for the next couple rounds. I've heard a few people that got temp bans recently for chargebacks, BG. Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying that. But yeah. Basically, don't do chargebacks, people. Don't do chargebacks. That could be a reason. I mean, in my opinion, it very much so is cheating if you don't give back what you paid for. So be careful with that stuff. You might hear that it works for some people, but don't do it. You can get yourself banned. But that's really all I want to say about that. Let's not talk about the ways that people cheat, because I swear, anytime you talk about the ways people cheat, people will be like, "Oh, I can get away with that. I'm gonna go do that," and then when I get banned, I'm gonna blame whoever first gave them the idea. So, yeah. He cheats and loses 500k, he's a damn bad cheater. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna keep calling you not Brian till the end of time. Or not Egg Brian? Okay. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Call that weeding out the stupid from the game or gene pool, Brian. Sometimes it's just one bad decision, though. You know what I mean? It's like taking a bag of bananas without paying. I agreed. I would never take a bag of bananas without paying. Supposed to be for @Panama Pete. Oh, whoops, my bad. Whoops. I'm not up in the conversations today as much. One of my alliance mates just got banned. Probably same reason he's getting unbanned tomorrow. Ah, okay. Got it. I'm curious, did you guys get docked? If one of your alliance mates got temp banned, and probably for the same reason, did you guys get docked for that, or was it just a temp banning on that person's part? Because I am curious the way that Kabam handles it. Like, do they only dock for Alliance War cheats? And this cord is pissing me off tonight again. But do they only dock war rating for Alliance War type of cheating, or do they dock war for other types of cheating too? Because if you think about it, let's say you cheated to get Korg from Arena or something like that, or just whatever top defender or attacker even that might help you out in a war like that. It might not be directly war related, cheating to get a champion or something, but it still does boost your ability to play in war, right? Now we didn't get docked. Okay. I mean, it still affects it, right? It still has a very big impact on it. So it's weird, man. I honestly, I think Alliance should get docked for any type of cheating. Dock away, dude. Dock away. That'll be a quick way to get people to stop cheating, because that's one of the best ways to stop people from cheating, is just knowing that you're dragging down 29 other legit people if you cheat, and those 29 people are going to be pissed. And they're going to try to make sure that no one cheats for any reason at all. Pretty sure they only dock rating and points for something directly tied into cheating in war. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They should dock for it. Not only in war, but take away points in Alliance. Well, how do they do it for Alliance Quest? The Alliance Quest, it all happens so fast, right? It's unless you catch them like in the middle of the week or something like that. I guess war is probably good enough. War is still important enough that it would stop. They should tell the leaders who cheats. Yeah, I agree with that too. The leaders should know who cheated. Or even if you don't want to say the person's name, just give them a temp ban so that when you realize, oh, this person hasn't logged in for 3 days and we got docked, gee, I wonder who it is. You know? That kind of just handles itself right there. But yeah, it's I still like it. Cheating used to it really did used to bother me a lot more than it does now. I'm not really fazed by it anymore. Just because we've been dealing with it for so long, and when it comes to the war stuff, you know, like I kind of mentioned earlier, I want to win wars and I want to do good in war, but it's, you know, I guess I just feel like it's out of my control. So why give it much thought? Like, I could spend energy and time thinking about the people who cheat and get away with it, or I can spend that energy and time elsewhere, and the result is going to be exactly the same. So it's like, why bother even thinking about it a lot of times, is the way I see it. One time we had a cheater in our alliance. Our rating went from gold 2 to bronze. Oof. Rough stuff. Anti-cheating measures: when temp banning for cheating, dock a bunch of war rating and send all the alliance members the cheater's home address. Let them send some hate mail. Oh god, dude, that's a quick way to get certain people locked up. But I think if Kabam knows who is cheating, they should punish the player, not the whole alliance, don't you think? Well, the alliance has to suffer, because otherwise people will just get like a dummy account. They'll buy a second account and they'll cheat on it until that account gets banned, and they'll just be okay with that. And then they'll get another one and do the same thing. And the 29 other people in that alliance would benefit from it. So they can't do that. It has to be like that individual should be the only one that gets punished in terms of a suspension or a ban or anything like that. But the alliance still has to take a hit rating wise. Well, they said there'll now be temp and perm banning for it.
I wonder if... Like, I haven't heard of anybody getting permanently banned. I wonder if it's happened and we just don't know about it, you know? People are, like, too embarrassed to say. Normally, a lot of times I found that people, when they get banned, they're kind of okay to tell their story of why they got banned. Maybe not every time, but I feel like that happens a lot. So, Snapple, Brian? Not a big Snapple fan, although I will tell you this. Not something I'm proud of. Alright, not one of my finer moments in life, and I don't recommend anybody doing this. Actually, hold that thought. Before I tell that story, Constantin sending over another buck. I've probably said your name wrong every single time so far, so I'm sorry about that. But sending over another buck. Where is your last one at? BG Twitter, please. Okay, all right. Let me check the Twitters. What do we got here? Finally, I finished Act 4. I'm almost ready for Act 5. Nice, dude. Nice. Was it easy for you, or was it tough? Because if it was tough, I do recommend. Like, it's a really good place to get experience. Experience, I mean, meaning like, what's it called? Like your actual, not personal fighting with your thumbs experience, like your experience bar type experience. So yeah, if Act 5 becomes too difficult, then definitely go through Act 4 again. Constantine, yeah, I said it both ways tonight, I think. Croy sending over another buck saying, biggest D at nearly 3. Wait, did I miss something before? Or are you saying, or I think you're saying you're taking over the big D at 3, right? I think that's what you're saying. Dude, Croy, thank you very much for the now $3. I appreciate it. Some names are getting taken off the wall. I'm sure they won't mind. All right, let me tell my Snapple story now. Story time, children. 3 a.m. Oh, okay, I see. Oh wow, yeah, it's holy crap. It's already almost midnight. All right, Snapple story though. So, I don't want to say where I was when this was going down, but there was a Snapple machine, and it was very easy. I think I have told this before. I can't remember, but it was very easy to take Snapples. The way the vending machine was set up, it was very easy to get the bottom row of Snapples. And what would happen is people would just clear out that bottom row. Free Snapple times. Snapple times. Free Snapple. I read a comment that said time, and that's why I said that. But free Snapple, essentially. And this went on for a while. The guy would come and just restock more Snapple down there. And he had to know what was up because, you know, of course, you know, you take like 50 Snapples from this vending machine and he's getting paid for 0 of them. Something's up, right? And I want to say that I was not the person taking these Snapples yet. But I was also one of the people that would benefit from them, so I essentially was taking Snapples. I was essentially stealing Snapples. Somebody else would be like, hey, you want a Snapple, what flavor do you want? And I would look on the bottom row and be like, grape. Or pink lemonade or something like that. So yeah, I was essentially stealing. Like I said, I'm not proud of it. But the story goes on. So eventually this guy, you know, he realizes that people are just stealing Snapple from him. So he doesn't want to leave the slots blank, I guess. So what he does is he stocks the bottom with like the crappiest drinks possible. Man, these were I can't remember the brand, but it was disgusting. Like, people took it anyway, but it got to the point where it was so nasty that nobody would drink this stuff. But what they would do is they would take all of the drinks from the bottom row, and they would just throw them in the garbage. And I always thought to myself, like, the person who's emptying this garbage, because it's like a you know, big garbage can. It's not like a home garbage can. You know, this is like an actual big garbage. Well, I mean, I guess the size of a garbage can that you'd like put outside of your house or something, right? Not an indoor one. And this thing's just filled with bottles, glass bottles, that are still full of whatever drink inside of them. This garbage it just had to weigh so much. Like, the durability of the bags to hold that stuff, I feel like it was impossible. It had to break through those bags. But anyway, people eventually were able to grab stuff off of not just the bottom row too, but they were grabbing from like the second row. They were able to reach up. Certain people with like thin enough arms were able to reach up and grab stuff from the second row. And then eventually people like had some like bent wire type thing, and were able to reach up to like the third, fourth, and maybe even fifth row. I don't think fifth row. I think fourth was probably the limit, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like it got really, really bad. Like, they were just taking so much. Eventually the guy just had to stop stocking like the bottom row altogether. And yeah, like it was bad, man. It wasn't just like one person doing it. It was like a lot of people stealing these drinks. Like, it was I want to say maybe about 10 or so people just. And it got to the point where, you know, it was just so casual. Everything was just so casual. Like, you know, someone would be walking by and be like, "I'm about to grab a Snapple. You want anything?" And I'd just be like, "Yeah, sure. Get me anything except for like Diet Peach." Oh, that was the other thing. Is he would, before the really crappy drinks, he tried to stock Diet only. And people basically did the same thing of what they did for like the really crappy drink. Nobody wanted the Diet Snapple stuff. It's garbage. Get that garbage out of here. You Diet Peach Snapple. I don't remember if there was anything else that came to be about that. I don't think anyone got in trouble. I think it was just that vendor had to have lost a lot of money. You know, whoever owned that vending machine. I don't recommend doing that. Stealing is bad. But I was maybe, I think, 18 at the time, and although I wasn't a thief normally, that time I guess I was. If I could give that guy a $20 bill for all the free Snapples that I took from him, I would. But I have no idea whose vending machine that was. So a whole garbage can full of Pepsi. That's crazy. Pretty much, but they were glass bottles. They were glass, like similar to Snapple, but not soda. It was just some real crappy drink. You lost all credibility, BG. I know. I feel terrible about it. Good thing BG rescinded his role model for the kids title. I know. I don't deserve it. All I heard was free Snapple. I have a loose moral code. Dude, it was. You know what it was? I think it was the environment that I was in. It was just a bad environment, and I'm not even saying because of the. I'm not saying like there was bad influences around me. I'm saying I was miserable at the time. Not at life, just at like the place that I was at. That might give away where I was at saying that, but yeah. BG was stealing for the kids? No. And alright. And I know this doesn't make it better, but to be fair, one, I stopped stealing before at a certain point I just refused to steal any more Snapples or drink any stolen Snapples myself. So eventually, even before it, like people still stole hundreds of drinks after I was like, no, this ain't right. So I did eventually come around, and then also people stole or drank much more stolen drinks than I did. Still wrong, but of the group of us, of the large group of us that was doing bad, I was slightly not as bad. Well, I don't subscribe to thievery. I know. It's terrible. It was also casual when you steal so much that one can't even tell he's stealing anymore. Basically, that's basically what it was. Those Jersey kids that bad? Yeah, no, it's... I don't think it had anything to do with being in New Jersey. I never stole... So, I mean... That's basically the only time I stole anything, like, physically that I can remember. I don't remember, like, I was never... I never walked into a store and stole, like, a candy bar or anything like that. The only other thing that I think I stole was, like, digital media type stuff, like music, you know, downloaded music without paying for it. Including... Well, does that include movies? Yeah, no, at one point we did use a, like one of those free streaming things, which that's not legal either. But, that's it, man. No more illegal stuff. No more illegal stuff for me. Not even because of the law, but just morally, it's not good. It's not good, man. Sure, I killed that guy, but that guy over there killed 10 people, so I'm not really that bad if you think about it. Exactly. Demiok gets it. Quit making excuses, you cheater. I mean, it wasn't cheating, it was stealing. There's a difference. There's a difference. The amount of advertising you've just given Snapple offsets your thievery. Yeah, except it wasn't Snapple losing money. Snapple was still making money just fine. It's the guy who owned the vending machine that was losing money. You know, the guy who owns the vending machine still had to purchase the drinks from Snapple. So they were fine. It just, feel bad for that guy. He had to have lost a lot of money. How are you a role model for the kids? I'm not. It's the truth. I'm not. I try to be, but you know, people make mistakes. Killing people doesn't make them like you. It just makes them dead. Wait, what? What if that guy is watching this stream, BG? I don't know. Yes, that poor guy who sunk his life savings into 3 vending machines to try and get ahead in the world. Could be. BG was stealing for the kids for rest. No, man, I probably was stealing from that guy's kids. You weren't the one stealing. You were just one of the people benefiting from the theft, so you were cheating the system. You damn dirty cheater. Well, no, I was stealing too because I did grab a couple drinks myself. It was very few that I grabbed myself. Maybe like 3 or something like my it hurt my hand to do it, and other people they had like smaller hands and arms and stuff like that, and they didn't mind doing it. So jokes on you, BG. That yucky Diet Peach drink wasn't peach. What you saying? What you talking about? You saying it's some other type of word that begins with a P? I'm the vending machine guy, and I can confirm this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Possibly paraphrased from a very Potter musical from good old Voldemort or one of the Potter ones. Dude, while I was in high school, our band instructor bought a candy and drink vending machine out of their own pocket and stocked it with their money too. Those guys made bank off of us. Yeah, I mean, you could... I don't know, like, how much money you can make in the vending machine business. I imagine it could be pretty lucrative, considering you don't have to do a ton of work. But I think wherever you have that vending machine, like, you have to pay somebody to put that vending machine there, you know? Like, if you... let's say you want to put a vending machine in... like an arcade or something like that. Like, you'd have to pay that arcade to put that vending machine there. You probably have to give them a certain amount of money every month or something like that to do that. And then, of course, the stuff that you stock isn't free, but generally you make good money off it. I don't know a lot about it, but I do remember hearing somebody say that they like bought a vending machine. This was like on a YouTube video a long time ago. They bought a vending machine when they were young, and every time they earned enough money from that vending machine to buy another one, they did. Like, they didn't spend any money on anything but vending machines. And eventually, it just kept growing and growing, and they had, you know, a bunch of vending machines and made a ton of money off of it. Just going around stocking them when needed and that type of thing. I brought a trash bag of popcorn that the theater was going to throw out to ban once. Wait, did I say bought? I meant brought. Like one of those 60-plus gallon ones full of popcorn. It was gone in a day. Good lord, that's a lot of popcorn. Holy crap. Jesus. I feel like I haven't been here in days. Hobbit, what's up, dude? I missed you dearly, BG and company. Hobbit, you've been missed too. I guess I have to Google for a Snapple vending machine because I got no idea what you're all talking about. Snapple is just a drink. It wasn't specifically a Snapple branded vending machine. It's just Snapple was like the main thing that person stocked in that vending machine. It was like Snapple. I think they had soda, but the soda was way at the top. You couldn't get the soda, and then water or something like that, if I remember correctly. And then, you know, once they added those really crappy drinks. Actually, I did leave out one part of the story. When people were just clearing out rows of drinks, sometimes you could see past like 2 or 3 bottles, and you could see like a good flavor was behind one, and people would like pull those out. It was bad, dude. It was really bad. I was a Snapple vendor for Canada Dry years ago when Snapple was popular. Okay. I actually... never mind. I shouldn't say that. I did kind of deal with Snapple at a later time in a good way, in a positive way. Like I said, though, it doesn't make up for taking it from the actual vending machine guy. But yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. The moral of the story is don't steal. It's not good. I regret it. I regret all of it. If I can go back in time, I wouldn't have done it. And I don't steal anything today. But I will be back tomorrow, normal time. I'll see you guys then. Yes, hopefully. Croy, thank you very much for the $3. Thank you to everyone else who sent over a couple bucks as well. It is always appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.